The holidays are a glorious time of the year. Everyone is celebrating with their families and friends. But the holidays can also be a very busy and stressful time of the year for people, and none more busy than the Jolly One himself, Santa Claus. It is now December 27th, 2 days after Christmas Day. We managed to snag an interview with Mr. Claus himself to see what exactly he and the North Pole gang do for vacation after the holidays. Santa, thank you for sitting down with me.
Oh, you're very welcome, my friend.
And also, what an honor being the first human in the North Pole.
Oh, you're not the first human. Heck, we had every single president before you. Except Nixon. And Trump. We had Bob Dylan back in the 60s instead. And the entire starting lineup of the Pittsburgh Penguins back in the 2010s.
Okay, I can retract my weekly email blast then.
Oh, I saw it. Sorry about that.
So anyways, Santa, Christmas is done. The children got their toys, joy was spread everywhere. Tell me, what does one do exactly after such a big night like that? One you've been preparing for, I presume, since January, yes?
Yes, mostly. January and February are the wiggle room for when we start to prep.
I imagine it's very exhausting though afterwards.
Well, you know, as you can imagine, I'm always exhausted after that. We all are. I love the kids and the season, but I'm always glad when it's done. Me and the missus take a vacation to Hawaii straight afterwards in the last days of December.
Aw, that's nice.
It is! Coconut drinks, warm weather, fun hotel suite activities, and sex. Lots of sex.
Oh, okay.
We fuck like animals. Since we're on the job for 11 months of the year, we don't have time for stuff like that. It's like, sorry honey, I have to finish this wooden train. But we are constantly fired up. And when we get on that break, we do not hold back.
Yeah, that's very nice, Santa.
We give new meaning to the term reindeer games, if you know what I mean.
Jesus Christ.
Hey! Don't you take my long-haired brother's name in vain.
But we didn't just talk to Santa, of course. We also had a chance to talk to some of Santa's helpers, the elf Tinsel.
No, I don't want to do an interview. I'm on vacation to f off to.
Mr. Tinsel, just a moment of your time. How does it feel to be on vacation?
The kids are fucking assholes. Good riddance. They're so ungrateful. All I want is fucking PlayStation and VR. Sometimes in tandem with each other. Fucking PlayStation and VR. What's the difference? I don't know. They're so ungrateful. Why can't they just ask for a damn teddy bear? That's what I'm fucking good at.
And we also interviewed some of the reindeer as well. Here's what the bright one himself, Rudolph, had to say.
Well, you know, being one of the ones who pulls the sleigh, it's gonna have a break. Like, do you know how heavy it is to pull that thing? It's a wonder none of us have chronic back pain. Between Santa's weight, the sack of toys, and if an elf movie scenario happens, like shit, that's truly a Christmas miracle.
I'm sorry, elf scenario?
Oh, that's where we stop at the orphanage, and the baby accidentally crawls into Santa's sack. And we don't find them until we're back at the North Pole, and by then it's way too late.
Does that happen often?
No?
Do you still eat milk and cookies as often as after the holidays?
Oh, heavens no. I mean, like, I love cookies. I mean, who doesn't? But would it kill people to leave out like a stick of celery? Or an apple, maybe? Maybe even a sirloin steak? Because that much chocolate is a lot after a while. Once Christmas is done, I'm eating almost any other food. Up until October. Then I start chopping down on cookies again to get that bowl full of jelly going.
You regain all that weight in only 2 months?
Yes, so you see. Have you ever seen that one episode of The Simpsons? Oh, of course you do. You have a Homer Simpson tramp stamp. So there's this Treehouse of Horror episode where Homer's in hell and they keep force-feeding him donuts until he gives, but he keeps on chowing down, getting fatter. So it's like that. I can eat so easily and get fat. It does get a little sick after a while, but I can manage it.
How did you know about my Homer Simpson tattoo?
Oh, well, when I learned you were doing this interview, I decided to do a little background check. And I accidentally saw you and your wife going at it.
So you saw me and...
Yes.
And my wife having...
Yes.
With the costumes and everything?
Yes. By the way, I agree with your wife. Whatever you were doing at the end there was a bit excessive.
Oh god, you saw my big finish.
Indeed.
Being also the most notorious reindeer during the holidays must be exhausting.
Oh yeah, you have no idea. You know how many times kids during the holidays will come up to me and ask, Rudolph, can you make my hand glow? Or tug on my nose to see if it's real? Like, jeez. It can be a lot.
So, what do you do for a vacation?
Oh, it's rad. Me and the rest of the reindeers go to a private concert by Kiss. They hold one every year, and hearing Mariah Carey for months on end, you need some heavy metal ass-kicking music. Otherwise, we go on a rampage and attack people. Like, you're lucky these antlers aren't bigger.
So, to close us out here, Santa, what is one final thing you have to say about post-holidays?
If you try to disturb me during my tanning of beefcake, you will get a piece of coal chopped at your head.
Nice.
I'm serious. The jolliness can and will go away quite quick.
Love Christmas music, but respect the shredding music of rock and roll.
Sometimes just accept a pair of socks, you fucking dickheads. Now go away, fruitcake. I got some couch potatoing to do.
Ah! Ow! You ran over my foot!
Boo-hoo! Pray I'll give you a year's worth of NFTs next year.
Alright, well, thank you, Santa.
You're welcome. Oh, congrats on your wife carrying twins.
What? Me and my wife are just expecting one.
Christmas fucking crack. Down my eyes!